bit above. Hello. Perfect. Hello. Oh my god. I'm extremely shook that I'm actually recording this. I've been thinking about recording this whole week, but my grief and sadness has literally like kept me in a space of procrastination. Are y'all not tired? Cause I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck. Do y'all not feel like y'all are being like pushed to your wit's end? Cause honestly, I'm at my wit's end and I don't have nothing to give. But you know what? This video is not about that. Or maybe it is. I don't know. When I was thinking about like recording this video for the past week, the main thing that's been on my mind is you're their equal. They're not better than you. They're not above you because of whatever privileges they might have. You're their equal. And because you're their equal, you deserve the same opportunity, the same life, the same ease, the same happiness, however that looks. Because someone has more, born into more, is white, is privileged, comes from a rich family, has so much going from them, does not mean they're better than you. Does not mean they're more deserving of the life that they have, that you may want, or you may think you want. Does not make them more deserving of it than you are. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with people who are living in poverty or people who are living paycheck to paycheck, whatever. You are not less than because of your circumstances. We literally live under the machine, and that dictates our circumstances. There's a lot in life that we do not have control over, and I'm tired of sitting around just letting it literally crush me. And I think that like it's so important to like understand like the difference between like grief and just being pushed to your wit's end. I feel like I've already reached my wit's end, and now I'm just dealing with the grief of that realization. I don't have any more to give. Living up to the status quo, living up to societal standards, living up to my parents' expectations of me. I don't have anything to give anymore. Like, I've literally, all my life, I've been giving my all. I remember when I was little, one of my life goals was to be so successful so I could take care of my whole entire lineage, my whole entire family that is alive. That is such a huge pressure to put on myself. I think what I didn't have the language of is I saw how hard it was for people in my family, in my life. I saw how hard life was because of things relating to capital, money. And I was like, if that's it, then I'm gonna go get it. I can get it. So everyone can rest. But what I've learned is I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. And not just the pressure to like not just the pressure to like take my family out of poverty, but the pressure of ignoring every obstacle that is put in front of like people of color, queer people, trans people, people who are not white, people who are not living up to the societal standards of whiteness, is to ignore that. And it wasn't even that I was necessarily ignoring it. I was not aware of the gravity of the obstacle that would face me in trying to reach that goal. And I'm sitting here 25 years old, like, oh, this is not a goal that I should have even have had as an 8-year-old. And it's sad that I had to have that goal. And that goal has been my life force up until the past 5 years. That goal has really pushed me to do really awesome things, really cool things. But that goal has also literally squeezed all the life out of me. It's literally broken my heart. Not that I couldn't achieve it, but also because what it meant to even have that goal. It's sickening. It's sickening to live in a society that most people needs are not met. A lot of people don't have food. A lot of people don't have shelter. A lot of people don't have what they need to be just happy from a day-to-day perspective. Oh, my neighbors. I get shy when I'm recording and people are around me. Hello. Hi.
Oh, you got your hair green. That's cute.
Thank you.
That is so cute.
Thank you so much. I could really just keep talking, but I get really, really shy when people are around me when I'm recording a video. But yeah, I'm just over it. The economy, the job market, everything. I'm over it. And I just don't know why everybody is acting like everything is okay. Everything is not okay. Like the kids, I'm worried about the kids. Like no one is okay right now. Things are like really, really bad. And I just want everyone to know that like the people who are doing okay right now, you are an equal to them. They're not better than you. They're not doing anything more special. They're not working harder. Like people who are doing okay right now are probably the one putting us in these situations. But you are their equal. And I think that like that's how I want to move forward in my life. I don't really know what that's gonna look like, but with the amount of grief I've been experiencing with just like relinquishing my goal to take my whole lineage out of poverty while living in poverty, while experiencing trauma, abuse, relinquishing that goal has came with a lot of grief for me. But I feel rejuvenated in my grief. My grief has taught me that it's not my cross to carry, it's not my burden to carry. And the fibers of the society that we know of to be our society today really needs to come apart. And it starts by me choosing to not give a fuck about it. I don't care about it anymore. Yes, of course, I need to pay my bills and I need to eat. But I'm not going to beat myself up anymore about what I cannot do, what I'm trying to do. I currently work in a field that I'm not necessarily happy with. And I'm not going to force myself to be unhappy anymore. I'm going to try and find something that works. I don't care about the status quo. I don't care about how everyone perceives me, because no one is doing okay right now, including me. And if you are, you got blood on your hands. I'm just kidding. That's kind of extreme. But like, if you're doing okay and you're palm colored, you probably do got blood on your hands. Just saying. But yeah, you're their equal. They're not better than you because they're doing okay right now. They're not better than you because they have generational wealth. They're not better than you because they have familial support and they're not estranged from their family. They're not better than you because their parents are stable enough to support them. They're not better than you because they have a village. You are their equal. And you have to find ways, if you only have yourself, to show yourself love, ease, support, to take it easy, to look around your community, your environment, and find support. Look up your local, pantries. Look up your local pantries. Look up your local, if you're into something like crafting, look up if your community has a program where you can go and do crafts. Find the support in your community. We really need each other right now. Shit is hitting the fan. And I feel like a lot of people are talking big picture, but there's a lot of resources around us. Just talk to your neighbor. And that's how I'm gonna end this video. If you made it this far, I challenge you to have a conversation. If you already don't talk to your next door neighbors or people who live around you, have a conversation with maybe the person you walk past every day, or the person you see on the bus, or the person that lives next door to you. Or if that's not the case, look up something in your community that you can volunteer at, or the local pantry or something. Tap into the people around you, because let's say something big happened and it was like doomsday, and you couldn't access your phone, you couldn't call your mom, you couldn't call your dad. Whoever is closest to you is who you have. That could be your neighbor, your teacher, it could be your friend, your partner, whatever. I think we need to spend more time talking to each other in this society, so we can understand that we need each other and we need to be supported, just like these people who are doing well right now. We deserve a village. We deserve community. We deserve stability. We deserve people to look up to. We deserve people to love us, understand us. You are their equal. They're not better than you because they have more or they have better. They're just lucky. And sometimes you gotta figure out how to find your own luck, because it's there. It may not look how everybody else's looks, but we all have a gift, a skill, an understanding, a talent that keeps us going. It could even be your journey. And I think it's important to remember those things and find community in those, and find people around you, people in your neighborhood, in your apartment. Yeah. Because we're all going through a hard time right now. And if you're not going through a hard time right now, I'm happy for you, but you're kind of sus. What's your secret? I'm just kidding. Like, I mean that in a more grander scale, you know, not like, oh, you have a good job and, you know, you're paying your bills. That's not what I mean by that. But people who are like flying on private jets and shit like that, yeah, like y'all, you're doing too good. But I think that's all for this video. I really just needed to get that off my chest. And I realized that subconsciously I was putting these, there's a loose dog over there. Subconsciously I was putting these people that I saw that just things seemed easier for them. I was putting them subconsciously on a pedestal. I have to realize that they're my equal. No one is better than me. People might be better at things than me, but no one is more worthy of goodness, of joy, of love than I am. And no one is more worthy of those things than you are. So start by giving it to yourself. Thank you for watching. My name is Maiwa. And yeah, I want to see you next time. If you enjoyed the video. No. Yeah, I want to see y'all next time. If you enjoyed my video, take it easy, y'all. Woo. Did this shit die?